we saw from a Heretics squad was a team that actually I think they probably were a little jittery, but I did not get a team that was like.
I think MIBR played exceptionally well, like their utility from the supportive players.
And Heretics kept the mental up to force that OT.
But as Neil also said, Sunset has always been one of Team Heretics' best maps.
And why is that?
Because first of all, when they started, like when Sunset became a thing, they took it as their home ground. They started implementing a lot of things. I think that MIBR established a lot how to play the Sentinel here, and it's one of MIBR's best maps.
It is interesting because MIBR are playing much more akin to what Heretics used to play with that Neon into the mix, whereas Heretics, they're making a bit of a change here. Previously, they were playing the double duelist with the Raze in the mix here, but right now, they're hovering a bit of a pivot onto the solo duelist and making that trade-off to pick up the Viper as a second controller instead, which is quite interesting. Not a huge amount of double controller play on this map, but a chance for a mirror Viper matchup here.
Yeah, exactly. So it's very similar to what we just saw here in Sunset. If Rian's Lux and that Sova, that is going to be basically the main difference. Coming into this match, as we were mentioning, MIBR has not played Sunset yet in this tournament, so there was not a lot of safe for Team Heretics to prep for. But seeing the changes, seeing them also moving and steering away from that double duelist, looking for more control, of course, we have to look at Woods. We need to see why that difference needed to be made, and especially I want to see that change present from the attack.
Yeah, and also you really do want to see him be able to kind of get things going early on in this one, right? It was kind of an issue they had. Of course, credit to MIBR, Mimi, for shutting players like Woot down, but big opportunity here for them, and this is it. They got to force that map 3.
For sure. Not a lot of tools on the other side to help with Ospas. No breach in the mix, just that solo initiator. Curious how he can pilot that Neon that's a bit less self-sufficient than his opponent's Yoru.
Let's find out how this one shakes up. Are we going to go to distance? Let's send it back to Seth and Clint for map 2.
Thank you very much. We can only hope that this goes the distance. Heretics, their pick of Sunset has been such a strong map for them. Should it be well slated considering how close that Corrode was to go all the way over to Haven. Time will tell for now. MIBR starting things off here on this defending side. Let's see if they're going to be able to draw first blood once again.
This is going to be really curious for me for Team Heretics making this change up on Sunset. Maybe seeing some things in their VOD review that they didn't like with the Raze. I think makes a little bit of sense to me. I think there were some gaps left open on their defender side on this map, so that's where I'm looking to kind of see some real big impact. Obviously on this attacker side as well, it's Sunset. The map leans that way. You're gonna have a little bit of extra control. MIBR also able to play with that double controller setup. They're leaving a wide open. This was a heavy stack towards mid B. And this should be a wide open site.
Yeah, primed for the taking. MIBR just going to play this slowly here. Get all their ducks in a row, get everybody in a position to go for a retake. Spike now planted here to the corner. 4-player approach from that backside angle. It's just hard to see in the try to maybe stir up some chaos here from Street. Recon getting players pinged out there. Zaspas, quick little jiggle peek, bounds forward, gets himself over towards the spike. Odyssey able to find the first. His mini boost going to be taken down. Damage going to be found. Woot here at backside. Will find the one, swings out, however, will just meet his demise. But Benji able to find one, catching Bruno off guard. But there's just far too many players still standing. The defuse is there, and it's going to be another pistol to MIBR.
What a great retake here, all set up by Ospas. Doing a little bit of a jiggle peek early with the dash. Then able to absorb the paranoia right on site. Counter paranoia from Zenom to set up Cortesia and Artisan. They're able to get those crossfires dislodged and displaced. It's got them on their feet. Big pistol round win. By the way, Ospas, got an interesting little tidbit here for you. Your all-time VCT champions kill leader. Up to 1,194 in champions, just champions.
Doesn't have the kill lead overall for internationals. Obviously that's Buzz, but Ospas.
You just had to get that in there, didn't you?
I mean, I'm just saying, there is a delta, there is a gap, but he is certainly closing it. He's closing in on Wood's position, but all of Team Heretics similarly getting ready to swing around this corner. Singer's able to find one. Temp does get a fadeaway second kill on a mini boo as well. What was looking like a very dicey situation. ends up going quite well here for the side of MIBR. A little bit of an overextension. aspas does get taken down. Benji Fishy able to find him with the Sheriff. Finds himself an upgrade as well with that Spectre on the ground. Passes it over to Boo. Even then he's still at full HP.
Here.
Spike recovered. All eyes at the moment from MIBR. Trained in towards mid. Once again, just abandoning this A site. So Heretics, maybe an opportunity to at least get that spike planted, gain a little bit of added cash.
But they're so quick to rotate here that they're getting the info. They're going to seed over the orb.
There.
And Benji Fishy, assuming he's the one who gets to plant the spike, if he gets there, he dies. He's going to have Steel Garden coming into the bonus, but oh boy.
Well, has both of them lined up, does Burnout. And that spike plant not quite going to come through. Just a little bit too slow and cautious on the approach. Understandable, though. And still a 2-0 start here for the side of MIBR.
Yeah, just a simple little crossfire setup. Trying to match his Woot. But aspas so quick to adjust. Verno, quick on the rotations through mid. Starting to see that MIBR's early game strategy is to put a lot of pressure mid, a lot of pressure B. Try to play a bit more for retakes. Saw it work well in the pistol. It's the bonus for them. Stingers, Spectre, a Guardian.
Oh, and Denim just catching him completely off guard. TP's right back out the top mid. He just gets away like a thief in the night.
What?
Critical first kill we found is now
What a read.
just the Viper wall to really try to play around here.
Just the confidence flowing for MIBR.
Not ready yet.
Moments like that where you're anticipating your opponent's setup. It's a fallback for Cortezia with that Guardian. Going to be facing 3 different players. Potentially, they're swinging back towards A. So on to Verno.
Might just be able to find a timing here, but the drone gets a spot on the 1. Doesn't necessarily see that Woot was that close. Shifts away from the street angle.
Yeah, you got to be wary of a spawn push. Good awareness for Cortezia. Great rotations here for MIBR.
One down.
Great timing on the peak. A little bit of minor damage going to be found there on a mini-boo. Still a player advantage here in the hands of MIBR as they look to convert this bonus. aspas blown forward on the site. Trying to get the spot out. Sees the 1, gets the readjust. Mini-boo now struck down. MIBR players encircling the site. Looking for the retake, but it's going to have to be a 2v3 if Heretics want to be able to complete this anti-bonus. Already a large amount of damage suffered.
Last player.
Double face from Bulba. And Benji Fishy just does not stand a chance. Quick little reposition and tuck, but the paranoia is absolutely on point. Frantic spray from the Stinger, not going to be able to find much there. Rienz does manage to adjust for a headshot, takes down Shenum, but 2 players standing. Weapon's going to be upgraded. That is a bonus converted here. MIBR off to a incredibly hot start here on Sunset.
I cannot stress enough how good the mid-round is played here by MIBR. Cortezia being diligent, checking spawn. That space being refilled by Artisan. Verno giving up a little bit of extra off that drone, knowing that if he tries to challenge a Link, he would actually be in a pretty bad spot. It's just really good push and pull from them. They have such good understanding of if they give up that top mid space, what their protocols are behind it. That was insanely well played. Team Heretics just scrambling to try to get a plant down. And they're in an odd man situation throughout. And a nice little paranoia sealed the deal. Now you're a bunch of Sheriffs, Stinger for Boo. Do have that Steel Garden for Benji. But are you going to be willing to commit that ult in this round? Maybe. Might be feeling that pressure already. Might just want to get those cycles going. This attacker side already off to a disastrous start. It's a little bit different though. Tucking Mini-Boo up towards mid here. Oh, aspas just pulled away.
Mini-Boo not got it for the check though. Wary about this potential pinch in from behind.
Time to jump.
Sets up an exit strategy here for himself. Here comes the check, and the timing is just gorgeous from Artisan. There's too many angles. Mini-Boo there on an island. Swallowed up by the sea. Verno alone here on this A side of the map. Trying to hold the line. He's going to inch a little bit further forward. Gets the drone out.
30
Heretics
seconds
just
left.
Widely needing to pump the brakes here. Try to tuck back, but Woot does still get spotted out.
Right here.
Poison Cloud gives away the script just a little bit.
A bit of show of force here, but the time is very much getting away from Heretics here at the moment.
10
Dodge the
seconds
paranoia. 8 seconds remaining. Let's get the snake bite through. Zones him away, so Plant can come through.
left. Spike.
4v5 now to try and defend this Plant. Artisan slotting forward. 2 players on the approach to try to flush out Verno. He finds the first. Gets some damage across onto the second. But Boo and Rienz managed to come up with the goods. Kills found, so weapons going to be collected. Alpha's trying to slide forward. Frantically barrel stuff to get that kill, and he cannot. Ends up getting taken down, and just like that, MIBR now at a risk of dropping this round. And there's the shot from Rienz to confirm it all. A half buy round, and Heretics, they do get themselves on the board.
Yeah, the timing here just goes a little bit awry on the retake, and Heretics, they are so well positioned. They know they got to get in and clear Verno out. And Aspas not able to get the slide and the kill. Might have been a different situation.
Let's go. Nice sentence. Good shit,
Benji
guys.
Fishy bringing the energy. I'm gonna still have that Steel Garden available. Now a Hunter's Fury as well for Rienz. Counter Hunter's Fury for Verno. Maybe that could be the start of some good things here for Team Heretics and clear the door. They're putting a lot of pressure.
Paranoia through market. Back, but Verno just refills that space, and he mows down all 3!
Last player standing.
Cortezia at the same time, able to find Rienz there inside of B main. And that's just Woot wondering what in the hell he's supposed to do from here. Save the obvious call.
Toxins going up.
Not sure how much of a hunt will be put out here from the side of MIBR. A couple players, their own money. Be a little bit wobbly, but now they know where he's at. So Aspas starting to rotate forward, gets onto an angle. He's trying to lock off this side of the map.
Toxins going up.
4-1 start rather, I should say, here for the side of MIBR.
He's just got to be going for the save at this point. No hope. 1v5. Let's see if MIBR wants to hunt a little bit of cash there.
Left.
Could maybe consider it.
Seems like they're not going to be too overzealous about it. Are pushing their way through tile, so maybe some collision here over towards this A main side of the map. Artisan looking to try to check that corner. We're pulling back around the opposite side, but with 15 seconds remaining, he's going to have to fight at least someone. He swings back
10 seconds
into the
left.
spawn. It's going to be to his demise, you would suspect. Looks for the timing, finds the headshot, but Aspas is there to put him down. 4-1 now, locked in. Have to be curious if Heretics are going to be calling a timeout. It's the same exact start just about that we saw us, yeah. Crazy shots from Verno. Quick little pixel peek from Cortezia.
What a nice little angle. Able to find off of his own cyber cage. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Achilleos. It's time for the timeout. It's just a great read here on the timing for the swing for Verno. It's a little thing. It's just, okay, they just dumped a bunch of util at Artisan. I'm just going to swing in off of this toxic screen. We'll see what happens. It's a huge 3K. So it just continues to be those hot mechanics, the great individual moments for MIBR that can be difference makers in some of these rounds. I don't mind what Heretics is thinking there. You know, things have been a little bit slow at the starting of the rounds between these two teams, kind of what you would expect given their play styles. And they want to turn up the tempo. They want to try to make a quick market push. Just Verno right on point. That guy right there. Doing the heavy lifting. And he's still going to be hanging on to his ult. Aspas is going to have the overdrive in the back pocket behind the operator. 8-2 start. Both Sovas having some success. Rienz, this is a map he was fearsome against T1 on. A lot of that was on the defender's side. Right now, they've got to stop the bleeding. It's going to be another eco for them. Rien's gonna have the hero rifle. Half armor behind it. Big stack towards A. Doesn't mean much. Heretics are very ping-pongy. They like to toy around with the map a little bit, but it's often in death balls on their attacker side. It's a 4-1 splits where they're just feeling out the map a little bit. See if they commit here. Drone to check. Aspas trying to find a way to dodge it, but not gonna happen. Has to fully retreat. Actually gonna re-aggress towards the site again. This is dangerous. Look at that stack.
Oh, he wants to peek into this one, but quick little jiggle peek. Needs a decent amount of damage there, down to 70 as Aspas. Hunter's Fury gonna be opened up from Verno across the way. Finds a tag on the one. Not quite able to confirm that kill though. Miniboot does survive.
Taking their time, but because of the way Heretics plays, only gonna send one extra player over for MIBR.
Smoke towards street. Gate crash forward. Flash gonna be dodged. Aspas trying to get out in front of that smoke. Doesn't manage to make it happen though. Does get zoned away once again. And for now, Heretics, they do have access to the site. Util sent out here in reply. The plan to come through, and Benji Fishy. Does he send the ultimate? Well, might have considered it, but now might just be a bridge too far. 2 quick kills to be found as Rien's and Miniboot both get struck down. Fight out from Woot, the swing to the smoke, and all players just fall to the wayside as it's just Boone out. No 1v5, Paranoid up an alley. He gets taken out back. 5-1, MIBR get themselves a flawless round win to continue to stretch this lead.
I mean, they almost get Aspas here. It's some pretty good layering of utility by Team Heretics to keep him uncomfortable, take him down to 10 HP even. MIBR, once they start getting that feeling, it's really quick rotations from Cortezia and Artisan. They're right there to start backing up their teammates, get those low-high setups, something that they really like to do. They find great value out of it. This has to go for Team Heretics. Look at the ults. Early pop of the pit. Artisan just going to take full control over B main. Counter here, clearing the door. The last time that meant that it was a fast hit for Team Heretics through market. Tripwire there though, so nonplussed about it. MIBR.
They really want to try to filter these players in towards the dynamic duo on the opposite side. Verno and Aspas just playing together. Grab of the orb. Verno just trying to run back that next Hunter's Fury here in the half. Slowly and steadily, Heretics are pushed closer and closer towards Aspas. Smoke dissipated, Benji Fishy just around that corner. Gate crash gonna be coming through. Looks for a wallbang shot. Will back away. For the moment, but Aspas once again looking to try to get himself onto the angle. The drone, however, showing a target-rich environment, so he doesn't want to swing out too aggressively. Recall on the arc rose, another one-way going to be set up. This is going to be a full assault down through this alley once again, but he's got a double stack set up. Now a triple as Aspas trained in on the angle. It's Heretics backing away. There's 20 seconds remaining in the round.
Oh boy.
Overdrive going to be popped, Miniboot going to be taken down. They're trying to cut their way in through market. Tripwire's still there to try to delay. So there's the catch on to one. They're storming their way forward. Artisan holding here at main. Gets a headshot. Benji Fishy going to be taken down. The spike now needing to be committed to. The plant will come through. 5v3 for the retake. The pit going to be invested. Heretics throwing everything that they can at this round. A loss from here would be absolutely catastrophic for them. Can they clutch it up? Double face forward towards Apoba. Verno on the approach. Smoke going to be cycled in. Rien's sights turned back in towards main. Artisan waiting patiently. But already a good amount of time gone here for this potential defuse. As Artisan able to find one. Boot going to be caught to slide forward. Rien's here within the pit. Able to find one. Boot, the last one standing. Gets a transfer. Managing to find the second. And the bite will claim Verno. And just like that, the round is theirs. Everything thrown at this. It ends in a Red Bull clutch, just no one is left standing. Heretics get themselves a second round win, but at what cost?
By the narrowest of margins. Woot plays this pit brilliantly. It looked like for a second the flood from MIBR was going to wash this round away.
Player standing.
But no. Woot able to get that bite off just in time. Still enough here to buy. But a lot of ults used by MIBR in that round as well, and you're still sitting pretty. Here as Team Heretics, you still got that Fury. You've still got that Steel Garden. You've got the Dimensional Drift for Mini-Boot. Tons of tools to work with to get another round on the board, and here we go.
Feels like they absolutely need to be able to find this round win. Hunter's Fury going to be coming through. Rienz looking to see if he can get a catch, and he does. Cortezia going to be taken down. Paranoia sent flying, and Rienz finds himself a second. 2 quick kills. Shenum sprayed to 37 HP. MIBR very much on the back foot here.
Spike planted.
Weapon recoverable for Aspas to try to swap out that operator. Now just hold it. Shock Dart going to be good as 2 players have stacked up, but counter spray from Miniboo across the way. Gets rid of Verno with that final ping reveal. And it's going to be MIBR throwing in the towel here on this round. Heretics pulling off a flawless when they desperately needed it.
Just the classic combo. Dimensional Drift into the Hunter's Fury. And Rienz finds 2. And that's basically round over. And a little bit of a commitment there from Verno. Still enough cash in the bag that they could throw another body at the problem, see if they can find a solution, but it's unsolvable. And just doing a great job with these ult cycles right now. Our Team Heretics making a nice comeback. Just caught right on the edge. And Artisan trying to back up. Gets caught by the Hunter's Fury that might have very well been intended for Genum.
Good timing for Miniboo to be able to find that spray down. That second Shock Dart goes out. Suddenly, you've got 2 players dead on the side of Heretics. Bails them out. Much earlier timeout call here from MIBR compared to the first map. Looking to try to maintain this as the economy starts getting chipped away at. Obviously, the operator rifle going to be carried over, but the remainder still looking a little bit weak in the economic department. We'll see what they piece together.
Yeah, I think they're going to be able to squeak together most of a buy. Maybe one player is going to have to cut a gun short. But probably, I think, just talking about going back to basics here a little bit for MIBR. They were playing so well controlled. Their protocol's so in place. The way they were able to bounce off of each other, knew when to fall back, knew when to give up space, knew when to buy time. Baiting out a ton of that early util from Team Heretics, forcing them to have to dump a lot before they even get to the site proper. Maybe a little bit more mid-control potentially being thought about as well, but it does kind of look like that. You're kind of seeing a lot of that B control being left onto Artisan and Cortezia. And then Aspas this time with the op, gonna shift into mid. That's gonna be their little solution to maybe take a little bit of space there. Flash into the TP, nobody
home.
home.
This to be a pretty quick hit here. Ping reveal does find Artisan there for a brief little moment. Snakebite gonna be thrown in just to try to delay, but TP forward to the opposite side of the cyber cage. Miniboo frantically trying to spray back. He's not able to find any kills there. It's a little bit of damage, but now Aspas gonna be struck down. Great shot from Rienz. Find the kill, opting to be scooped up here by Artisan, but now that Steel Garden invested, catching on to 3 players, with Verno still all the way across the map, looking to try to join in as quickly as he can.
What?
Classic is out. Artisan just managed to find one more. Miniboo there to go ahead and scoop the kill, but that has certainly delayed things as the spike is not planted at all. Benji's got him. He's actually inching it closer towards Boba. Manages to win the fight there versus Jenna, but now Verno on the approach from the flank out of Market. He finds Rienz. Pinned in. That's Benji Fishy all by himself. Swings into the Shock Dart, swings into the headshot. The timeout call from MIBR, it works a treat. They get up to 6.
Yeah, it's just good awareness from Artisan again. It's just really well played there. He reads where the TP is going to come out, does a little bit of damage, falls away. I was wondering how he got that classic kill. Just caught Woot coming through. And then they're able to really hold the line, get that spike trapped there in the back corner of B site. benjifishi had to win a big fight, but Aspas flirting with this mid line and getting it too!
The collat! The Boom Brothers absolutely bashed as Aspas has him lined up. Dialed into his sights. Vernal looking to try to get the wall bank shot there. Doesn't manage to find the damage. But a 3v5 off the rip is absolutely brutal, especially with how slowly Heretics have been trying to play out these rounds. Your entry power, your smokes, all gone.
Unreal. He just finds those moments time and time again. And as much as I have loved the way that Team Heretics spaces themselves, that time, just a moment where they aren't quite where they need to be. And Aspas catches them. Still haven't cleared the trip. Finally gonna hear it.
Standing ahead.
Rian sending a little bit of util over towards B, trying to at least keep him honest.
30 seconds left.
I don't think this is too confusing just yet for MIBR. Just leave one to watch market.
Reading it decently well. Got Artisina here to try to hold the line. Clicks the first, sends out the fight to delay the second. Now you know where Rienz is at as that drone comes flying through. A kill found
10 seconds left.
on to Verno. That is all. Lead confirmed at the half, MIBR. Now up to 7, looking for 9.
It's just brutal to have a round start like this. They're trying to offset a little bit, but somehow, some way, the Operator King finds his prize. Just enough of an angle there. The frustration shown on the coaching staff for Heretics, and that's gonna also warrant timeout from them. This has been a wild start again, but they've been able to come back time and time again. Once they get their energy going, you know, Neo Zinho was talking about it with Jen during the post-map interview. They just need to not be nervous, and they need to get some of that energy back. But right now, I'm not seeing it. Poor Heretics, and MIBR just in cruise control. I mean, sure, you're occasionally seeing Cortezia get up and let them know, but honestly, they've just been kind of
Rock steady.
yeah.
3 timeouts invested here in this first half. 2 more rounds to be played out, and Heretics desperately want both of them. They're going to be able to make that happen. It's going to have to be through this eco, this half buy. 2 stingers in play here. Sheriffs for the rest. We know that these players are capable of hitting those shots. We've seen it in this series already. We've seen it in this tournament.
Need a drop.
Potentially double snipers. Yeah, Outlaw in play here for Artisine. They try to hold down that mid angle through market.
They've got plenty of money for the next round. Can throw an extra wrinkle into this one. See if
Avoiding it for now.
Well, avoiding one of them.
My ult is ready.
Hunter Fury back up here. Verno finding the timing to be able to safely collect that orb. There's a drone. Not going to go deep enough to actually get the spot check. Just riding the wall here. Tuck back and he finds Boo out into the open. No way to clear it. Seemingly no comms to call it. The wall falls and Boo goes down with it as Aspas finds another collat. And you can't be facing into this guy unassisted. He's looking for the 4th. Turns away from the flash, and benjifishi will be able to shut him down in this round, but there's nothing more to be done. MIBR, they want that 9-3.
Last round in the half.
They may just find it.
What a blessing it is to have this guy on your team. He is so unbelievable. Right as the flash is popping, Rian's and Minibu are swinging. And St. Aspas is sending them to their grave.
And you have to suspect that the timeout call is for this round here, this final bye, but a round like that, another collat given up to Aspas. You have to suspect that Heretics players are certainly feeling very rattled. Ooh, looking for the double TP forward.
Ooh.
Into the poison orb and does manage to collect the kill. They're dodging all the bullets from Verno.
That's Hunter's Fury gone.
Yeah, that is a massive pick to be found. Osmos, however, he's done it again! 3 collats in this half. He is indomitable. He is a demon. He will finally be felt by Riens, but there is no further hope in this round. The double reveal. They know exactly where he's at, and they have him surrounded. Riens has been incredible for Heretics.
Ooh.
He does nearly find Shenum there.
Scanning ahead.
Through the box.
Found them.
There's the reveal, there's the kill. The first step, the timing is found. Cortezia from Street will go ahead and shut him down, deny any hope of a clutch.
He is a god. That is just, I've never seen anything like it.
Okay, boys, new strategy. We find Ospas, we run the hell away. I think that's gonna have to be the play, but he's gonna be on the attack, which it already feels like he has been throughout this whole half, but 9-3 the lead. MIBR out in front. We'll see if Heretics can run it back after the break.
Yeah, let's go.
We are back, and Ospas has just been doing big damn. Man's been absolutely pounding out here. 3 collats in the half. Absolutely an insane performance from this guy. 14-7-2 here at the moment.
He just has once again graced us with his presence at Champions and is putting on another show. It's just such a treat to get to watch this guy play. And what form MIBR has found as a team. Still, Heretics can answer back. We know they can. We've seen them do it multiple times. We've seen them do it today.
Yeah.
They were down 4-8. It's an extra round that you have to recover here, but I'm not counting them out just yet. Still think it can be done, but goodness, you're gonna have to slow down.
I'm out of here.
This MIBR freight train.
Yeah, and they are storming forward, but they're going right into the stack. 4 players going to be set up here, and Wootpoo able to find one apiece here. A little bit more, and through that cage is able to find it. Cortezia, however, 2 quick response kills. MIBR and Riens will get taken down. Spike is going to be in hand. Players join together. Both of them full HP. Slowly just cut noise. Rotate across. Now going to be eyeing up that B side of the map.
Yeah, both teams just kind of going, I bet you're going A. Team Heretics. Take that bet. But now, rotation all the way over. There is going to be Benji Fishy's wall there, right in front of the B site, so see if they can get both over in time and not have any funky stuff going on. But actually the tripwire there going to dissuade Team Heretics from continuing to wrap towards the attacker side spawn. They get through. Plant seemingly going to be set up for the deep part of the site. Camera as well to check. Just going to Maybe set up for the crossfire. Still have the snake bite as well for Artisan.
Try to cut off one, but Cam likely about to spot them all out. Does get cleared. Snakebite holds him at bay here for the moment. Double face forward, taking the fight right to their doorstep. Cortezia makes a go of it. Cannot find the final shot. Boo. Last one standing. We'll get the defuse and get the pistol here. 2-2 in that regard. Heretics absolutely needed this win.
Oh, the reveal there. Absolutely beautiful. Somehow, only gets one assist out of all that mess. But still, great work from Riens. A good read here, just a hard read. And a much-needed pistol to get Heretics back into this. And Cortezia knows it.
Come on, good job.
Because they can take that round away. And he had a real chance there at the end. Could have very well been the nail in the coffin.
Oh,
okay.
Looking to throw a curveball. Let's have this Outlaw in the mix. Full armor behind it. MIBR, very similar situation, but it's going to be Benji Fishy, potentially first at risk. Does have the full armor, however. Cam gets situated. Flashes really wants to clear this out and does manage to do so. Slides back into the site to safety.
Yeah, there's only going to be one player that dies to that Outlaw in one shot, and that's Boo. Way on the other side of the map, so.
He's the only one with a ghost, so it seems like Heretics have a very firm understanding of what this buy was going to be looking like coming their way.
Exactly.
It's a good read. Noise made here as the orb gets taken. Cortezia got to be one away from the neural theft. Double stack set up here towards market. Drone the check into its bed. Flash confirming some presence. Swing in, the headshot is found. Hospot's just far too clean with it. Some damage. The drone now to try to lead the way. The spot on a Woot here up close. No real way to try to collect that kill. As Riens will get knocked down to 10 HP, but is still standing. Pushing the mid, and Artisan
30 seconds left.
once again with the classic in hand, coming up with the goods. Granted, Boo, yes, just with a ghost, but he had the jump. Well, that sends them chasing over towards this A site where MIBR all alone.
It's an Outlaw.
Trying to get the catch, does manage to find it, but the spike has already been brought to bear.
10 seconds left.
Plant coming in, a 3v3. The weapon advantage still very clearly there for the side of Heretics. There's Verno. Let's get taken down. Cortezia still a bit away, trying to join in here with the rest of the team in MIBR. He's managed to shut him down. The headshot found. Cortezia now alone. Second shot connecting, and as he swings out, we'll see MIBR with a 3K to get the defuse, get Heretics up to 5.
This is a great round from MIBR. The way he's playing this Outlaw, just so aware of the angles that are possible. I mean, what are you going to do against this when Aspas and Artisan are hitting shots? Nice. Quick kill there with the Bulldog. MIBR on point. Benji trying to keep the energy there.
Still though, 3 weapons. 3 players losing their lives.
Need a drop.
Bucky for Boo. Sheriff for Benji.
Right here.
Mostly rifles. Well, all rifles and a Guardian for Verno. Check a mid. Although, look at where the Vice Wall has been put for Benji. Right outside the market door. So that could be kind of an awkward one if they're able to kind of usher them in towards that direction. Boo has to backpedal. MIBR going fishing.
Brothers playing together here. Bucky just around the corner trying to flash him in, but Artisan hits the first, finds the transfer, and that's the A site broken wide open. Still that Vandal in play here for the side of Heretics in Riens' hands. He's gonna need to make it sing. Come back from this disadvantage.
Quick rotations though. Great dart.
They're gonna be cleared out. Drone immediately dealt with. Not allowed to gain much vision there at all. Snakebite gonna be layered in. Aspas knows that there's a player lurking here within the smoke. Just putting himself right out in front.
I know
A little bit of backup. The smoke now falling. Yep, they pick their targets, find one apiece. Neural depth invested, and it's going to be a flawless anti-bonus here for MIBR. stop the streak from Team Heretics.
It's not a bad idea from Heretics wanting to set up that flash for the Bucky, but the wide angle being taken here by Artisan allows him to find that two-piece. Great timing on the backup of Aspas by Zenom. Artisan even coming through with the 3K. Miniboo gonna be one away from his ult though here on this defender's side. Artisan inching close to a pit.
Suspect that they're gonna try to use this three-player stack to set up for that orb take here on this A side of the map. So, yep, just the immediate back away from Artisan. Has to allow for it to happen, so dimensional drift now available.
Maybe just want to turn up the tempo here, but again, that Vice wall gonna be right in front, so how are they gonna deal with that? A little bit extra stall as well with the Razor Vines right on the corner of the cubby. Three across.
It's not going to get the catch there. Ooh, does Mitch catch a glimpse there onto Verno before that wall comes through. Quickly replied though. Cortesia trades it back. 4v4 Aspas. Alone here in the market. Three players already in position. Boo starting to make his way across through the defender's spawn to try to join in. Smoke goes down on the Boba. Benchy Fishy lingering forward. Catches Artisan completely off guard.
I'll handle this.
Dimensional drift now in play. Benchy Fishy finds himself another. Cortesia scouted. Manages to catch a stray headshot there, finding one, but he is just out in no man's land.
Go, go, go.
Plus now needing to do everything. Now he's going to be able to do too much of anything at all. Plant is just not for him. Heretics firing back, not allowing for MIBR to run away with this half with the rest of this map.
Yo, Benji hitting some clean shots with the Vandal. Able to just tuck himself onto the back of the site. Woot, a nice opener.
Go.
Oh, the timing there.
One enemy remaining.
Really nicely handled.
I think he's gonna save, guys. He's Aspas.
Nice.
Well,
you're not wrong.
he was correct.
It's also the correct play.
Go, go, go.
Yes. That's it. There's not much to read into on that one.
No. Mid presence being shown, but look at this stack. Again, that 4-player presence to make sure that that orb is there to continue to fast-track Miniboo onto another dimensional drift. Seems to be a win con that they're really considering. Our Heretics.
Aspas all the way forward here, making noise at top mid. Trying to see if he can get a peek. We'll get a drone. Smacks away over towards Tiles. And we'll get the spot out here onto Verno. They're well to try to make a play off of this one, but they are looking to pile their way in, but I think it's a bit of a self-flash onto Miniboo as he tries to go out of the smoke, and then Aspas just manages to find him with a stray spray.
Cortesia. Oh my God,
Flushed
Benji.
out. And Benji saying this site is his. Plenty more targets for him to try to challenge against. Finds himself another. Aspas going to be taken down, but not before Rienz falls to the wayside as well. Recon cleared. Steel Garden going to be invested. Looking to just try to go ahead, yoink these weapons out of their hands. At least the grab here onto Artisan. He's had that classic out. Getting flanked around the
30
bend.
seconds left.
Benchy Fishy. I don't know if he actually fully checks that pocket. Verno pressuring into mid. He's able to go ahead and flush out Woot, and that opens up the A site. It's now prime for the taking.
That's a huge win. God, Benji, though.
Finds himself another, but look at the HP. It's 45-46 between the two remaining players. You've got Shenum lurking here in mid as the Hunter's Fury is going to be just sent out here.
Ooh.
Nearly finds the connection.
One
Shenum
enemy remaining.
only going to be good for the one.
Last
Benji
player standing.
fishing out. An ace clutch to try to run this back.
The shock
Close
darts.
the gap. As you do say, the shock darts, the recon, it's all available here for Verno.
Flash placed. Flash range.
Flashes in the check towards Alley. Nothing going to be spotted. A tap. He's just faking for it. Now looking to go for the half hold. Recon gets the ping. Tries to drag off of this one.
Okay.
Verno just looking to try to play the time here. Bounds across the opposite side. Swoops in. And will shut him down. The clutch not to be found. Close but no cigar. MIBR now up 11-6.
Man, he plays that so well. Didn't even need the shock darts. Just uses the recon to confirm the timing on the spike diffuse stick. I mean, Benji, giving it his all, has just come alive in these last couple of rounds. But it's still not enough. Still a bit of a wry smile.
Who is baiting right now? Oh my god.
I'm not sure.
Crunch play in the mid. Big change up here for the side of Heretics, but Genum very quickly able to get away from this.
Here.
They've just been so aware every time that Heretics tries to get aggressive. You know, you saw it on the attacker side when they went for top mid. It's just great responses from MIBR. They're so ready for these situations. Feels like they rarely get caught off guard. That just shows the great prep that they put in for this event. On top of stellar shooting, I mean, again, going back to that win, an individual battle with Verno versus Woot. And that opens up the round for him to clean up the final kill. Get Benji, scoot over, get the plant. But now they're walking into a big stack, and this is the spike. Oh my god.
Woot just out in the front. Bit of a double take there from Verno. Able to find the kill all the same. Some shots from Riens. Back the opposite side there of Boba. Verno, not sure if you saw the close player here of Miniboom, but he deals with him either way. Oh, just barreling forward into the site. Riens now with everything to do as Benji Fishing manages to peel one back. Find the kill into mid, but Aspas primed and waiting.
You're done.
12-6, MIBR. Looking to make swift work of Heretics here on their map pick of Sunset.
What a treat it is to watch Verno play. Can't speak enough. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he was mid-air when he popped him.
When you're that close.
He just got to barrel stuff him.
There's been no way to pump the brakes. All the timeouts had been committed in that first half.
And look at the ults. So much available.
4 of them. Outlaw in hand. Half armors on everyone aside from Woot. Set up here towards this A site. Hit at the ready. He's continuing to scale forward. This could potentially be to his demise. Flash attempt coming through. And it is just that. Miniboom and Woot both taken down. The double stack set up here in mid. Just looking for the punish, looking to pick them apart limb from limb. Clear the cam. The shot from Genum brings straight and true. A glad shot from Boo, but he needs so much more and cannot find it. MIBR burn the Heretics here at the stake as they'll take them down to the lower bracket in 2-0 fashion.